Good to see you again. My name is Xean, and welcome to Xean Plays Chrono Cross for the original PlayStation. Now, I'm going to start this immediately by saying I did not like this game's predecessor, Chrono Trigger. I thought the pacing of the game was a little bit too rushed, that it affect the character development. I thought the battles were not all that good, especially later on when you're versing bosses that keep countering attack. And unfortunately, I have no idea what the good, true, or real ending the game has to offer. So I've never seen the actual good ending of the game to this day. So, yeah, that game left a very bad taste in my mouth back then. So I decided to play Chrono Cross just to see if it's better, hopefully. I've heard Chrono Trigger purists don't like this game. So, for all I know, since I don't like Chrono Trigger, I might like Cross. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm starting here because if you go to New Game, of course, you've got the option to turn on vibration. So, let's go ahead and do that. And our main character, Surge. So we'll leave it at default. Now, this is take number 2 of trying to record this episode because I think this game is a little bit heavy on the load. So whenever I'm loading in and out of battles, it takes a while. So yeah, I need to get my fat original PlayStation cleaned up. So I'm playing this on the PS1, the original PlayStation Slim. So let's go. If I can. Oh, I have to confirm. My bad. Oh, this is weird. On my first attempt, it was a girl named Lena. Here, it's a man named Fargo. That's interesting. What is it, Surge? It looks troubled. This is it. There's no turning back now. Come on, Surge. Fargo. I am aware that kid has an Australian accent, so I'm not going to attempt speaking as such. Just you wait, Lynx. Today is going to be a day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good. Surge. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to control Surge with the analog stick, so analog is on. However, I have to hold down circle to sprint. So, let's see. Square, I assume that's the shortcut menu for items. So, kind of like Earthbound. And, of course, triangle is menu. I need to get used to this. This is a little bit odd for me. And let's see. The shoulder buttons don't do anything. So, hold on. Let me see what's over here since... Oh. Okay. What's that crystal-looking thing? Oh, man, this is going to be hard to read. Some kind of switch. Dang, so close and yet so far. I am aware that word is a swear for the Europeans, or at least English people, so I'm not going to say it. Let's go. It's going to be weird that I have to hold down the sprint button. Let's see. Not a whole lot of things here, so let's just go. And just like Chrono Trigger, there's pre-existing encounters. So thankfully you can avoid them if you want, but why not? Let's go. However, I hope that these pre-existing encounters aren't forced on us. Just like some of the battles in Chrono Trigger, that's what got me. I mean, sure, I could escape from battles, but that was a huge waste of time. Alright, let's go ahead and attack, and right now, attacking doesn't make sense to me because, well, look. I'm giving percentage options, and I get to attack again, so I'm sure the game will explain to me in a little bit what I'm supposed to do, so let's go ahead and use Meteorite on the same guy. And that blue bar at the bottom... Oh, that's not magic, that's stamina, isn't it? Interesting. So, hold on, I need to... Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. I think I kind of get it now. But the percentage is still... Hold on. Let me see. So, can I just stand right in front of this guy forever? Okay, alright. That's interesting. Let's see. So if I do 90%... Okay, so it takes off a... Oh! So if I do 85... Okay, that doesn't make sense in my brain. That also doesn't make sense in my brain. So if you're close to... the 99% of your attack, then it takes off a full stamina. And looks like you gain back your stamina pretty quick. So looks like I have nothing to worry about. Okay, I thought I had to... I honestly thought I had to... attack as I'm in front of him, or else I'll hit a time limit. So I guess that's not the case. Okay, yeah. Alright. I'm beginning to understand a little bit. Hopefully it won't be that complicated later on. Fargo gets a hit point increase, I assume? No spoils found. Alright. I'm amazed the bat doesn't want to verse us. Oh, never mind. He's following us, so I'm sure we'll be fighting him in just a minute. Oh, I'm supposed to go down, huh? Okay. And... what? Okay, I can't go over there, so let's just continue going this way. So I assume this is the final area of the game that they just decided to throw in. So, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and defeat the bats. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens if I just do this. Kind of looks like the lower percent attacks do more damage, but let's see here. So wait, if your stamina is low, that's when you use... I need to figure out what elements does, but let me go ahead and attack one of them. Dang. Kid's next, so let's go ahead and attack. Okay, it does look like that the lower percent attacks do more damage than the higher percent attacks. So if you want to play it safe, then you go with higher percent. That's interesting. And I received some money, even though it didn't say anything. Now, this one's interesting. Use remaining power and elements from this battle for healing. So max healing without using a consumable. Use consumable in stock if needed, or don't heal. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a healing ability. Okay. I might as well explore the majority here before I press on. Was that the only bat? There's the entrance here. I actually haven't really explored much of this area first before going to the center. That's the one thing I remember. You have to go to the center, and I know I versed up against the first boss of the game. After that, that's when I'll be playing the game blind. Which means, from that point, then I have no idea what the game will offer. Okay, it looks like if you have enough stamina, you could still keep going. So, let's see. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I like that. All right. Okay, I'm going to bite my tongue. But I'm already liking this. I mean, so far the Chrono Trigger staples are here. Pre-existing encounters. Having interesting gameplay. Alright, before I go up there, I want to see what's over here first. Oh, it doesn't look like the enemies respawn. That's interesting. Actually, now that I think about it, I've read somewhere that... oh yeah. I've read somewhere that the game doesn't have a proper level system. Yeah, I don't see a level on Surge. So I'm wondering how the party progression is going to play out. It'll definitely be interesting. So let's see what's up ahead. Okay, we picked something. I just hope this game doesn't... I mean, it'd be beneficial, but I almost hope this game doesn't have interactable surfaces to where there are hidden items. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and attack this one with one of these. You've missed for some reason. Alright, his turn's over. Let's go ahead and attack this guy using one of these. Oh, what? You've missed? Forget that. Let's see. Let's use Electro Bolt. For all you know, maybe Surge might play as Chrono later. And I like how Frog's theme is the victory theme for this game, which technically his theme already sounds like a victory theme, does it? Yeah, let's go ahead and use this. Cure Plus. Spoils found? None. Although it did say I received money a few times, so hold on a second. Yeah, I have money. I have 514. Alright, let's go to the center. I'm really hoping this will be a good game. Like I said, Chrono Trigger, I didn't view that game favorably, so... What on earth just happened? Oh, her dialogue's going to be hard to read. I could already see that. What are we doing out here? Wow, man, we're up so high. Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? This sure is some fort. Eh, Surge? You alright? You've been acting all weird. Who knows what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? Are you Australian or Canadian? I know A is purely for Canadian. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this episode will last, since I've never seen the save point for this game. Huh. Surge. Good morning, Surge. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Come on, sleepyhead. Okay, for heaven's sakes. You can't tease Chrono Trigger fans like that. Yeah, I'm also hoping that this game loads better on the original PlayStation Slim, so that's why I'm playing this game on it. Okay, I can move. And let's see. Nothing to interact with. Good morning, Surge. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. That late, huh? By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. And just like Chrono, there's a cat. I like to imagine that this is a full-blown remake of Trigger, but we all know that's not the case. Okay, wait, do I still have the money? What was the whole point of that? Oh. Yeah, I got the feeling that we'll be visiting that dungeon later, and we'll be having a whole lot more money, so. Sergi, check out this sawfish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the Il Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They all say it's creepy. But this sucker sure looks tasty. I really want to try fish. Yo, Serge, what do you think of the sawfish? Have you ever seen one this size? Heh. This has got to be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Serge? Heh, you wish. Yeah, for all I know, you're probably right. Who knows? You think so too? I knew it. I just knew it. If it really is true, then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in. I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail, eat as much squid gut pasta, as I want. Okay, eat as much squid gut pasta as I want up in Termina. Ah, life is good. I'm sure you don't mean Termina from Majora's Mask. Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. But thanks anyway, Serge. Thanks for playing along. Here's a little something for you. Give it to a girl you like. You received the Komodo scale without lifting a finger. I wish the legend was true, though. The Dragon King Palace. There aren't enough dreams out there lately. Okay. Let's see. Items. Komodo scale. A colorful scale of a large lizard used to make the necklaces that are all the rage in Arni village. And that's where we're at, Arni Village. Okay, let's talk with these two. Hello, Serge. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. I was about to say change of pace. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age, we've had enough cleansing. Yeah, yes, I know. I wonder if those outsiders are back digging now that the rain's let up. They must be conducting some kind of investigation up there in Fossil Valley. I can't comprehend outsiders. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? I like how I can walk away from a conversation if I really wanted to. Yuna. Yo, Sergi. I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. That was real gutsy of you. I guess that kind of shows her who's boss, huh? And I'm doing all this without saying a word. Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit uptight, you know. Could you, like, break her in a little? You know, make her act a little more ladylike? You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Talk, boy, talk. The pier's up ahead. Listen, don't be messing with those boats. I'm sure you understand. A boat is like a limb to our fishermen. Pull any stunts like last time and I'll whack you in the head. Okay. Hey, Sergi. Do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made from Komodo dragon scales. You know, those monsters that eat fire. I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no, if I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in for a fix. Yeah, well. Let's talk with her. Why, hello there, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? Sure, why not? 1 second. So I'd have to buy elements? What? Huh. So, Interesting. Okay, hang on. Thanks, come again. Let me see something first. Elements. Okay, I don't have any elements. Allocate. Okay, I have tablets, which restores hit points. I have cure. Oh no. This is like the old Final Fantasy routes where you have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 magic spells. Oh no. I mean, I liked Chrono Trigger's magic system fine. It worked. You learn it through you learn it through skills, through skill points. So, okay. Fascinating. I did not realize that. Let's see. Let me see the elements again. Let's see here. Okay, so I have tablets, I have cure. Apparently I have 5 tablets, and I only have 1 cure. Does it tell me what tier? Oh yeah, level 1. And these are level 2s. So, I can... They're consumables, which means I have to buy more than one. Shoot. Aqua Beam, Fireball. Do I dare just get these 2 and just worry about these later? You know what? Let's be gutsy. Okay. The font is going to be hard to read. There we go. Alright. Let me go over here first. Radius. Oh, search. How goes it? How would you like to join everyone in my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements. Why not? I need all the tutorial I need. I used I need twice in that sentence. Excellent, a true man you are. Well then, let's get on with it. Oh great. It's that swordsman. It's that old man from Wind Waker. Come on, Surge, don't hold back. Okay, let me go ahead and do this, and do the lower one. First, here's some basic advice on attacking, so listen up, youngin'. You know that the 3 different attack levels, okay, 1's weak, 2 is strong, and 3 is fierce. Okay, I had a feeling that'd be the case. Each have differing accuracies, or hit percent values, don't you? Every time you hit your opponent, each of these values increase to make it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. A good strategy is to start with weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, and then build up to strong and fierce blows. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your percentage. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. Okay. Which means I have to build up that stamina somehow. So let's go ahead and do that. You're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percent too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you? Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use... Okay, so... technically I was right the first time. Alright then, so... we'll play his game then. Next, let's check out the use of elements. When you use an element, the color of the element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of a field effect. Okay, that's what that is. Each time you consecutively use the same colored elements, the effectiveness of that colored element group increases. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using a blue element after me. A blue element, which is Cure. Don't I have anything that... okay. Oh. Oh, you were setting yourself up for me, huh? Interesting. Hey there, hurry up and turn all the field effect attributes blue, for crying out loud. Don't you know how to use the elements or something? If that's the case, then listen up, boy. It takes some explaining. First, you've got to choose attack to do some physical damage to your opponent in order to get started. Okay. Your current level is the number that appears above the level symbol under the name. I nearly forgot to tell you, you won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponents. So be careful, you can't afford to miss. Discharging this accumulated power is what using elements is all about. Once you've built up some power, you will be able to choose the elements option from the battle menu. Okay. When you select the element option, gray-colored rectangle plates appear on the screen, don't they? Those plates are the elements you currently have allocated. So why don't you try using one of those blue elements you have there? Relax, they don't disappear when you use them. You just won't be able to use them again for the rest of this battle, that's all. Once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again, so don't hold back now. Okay, can we get on with this, please? Man. I hope I didn't pick another bad game to play. It didn't help that Eternal Sonata wasn't really all that fun for me, and I'm playing a sequel to one game that I didn't like, so... But even though I say this, I still have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use your elements. Otherwise, you'll be able to beat some of the harder... You'll never be able to beat some of the harder enemies you're bound to meet. You've got to form the proper strategy. Oh, but wait, I'm forgetting something important. It must be my old age. There are some elements that disappear in a puff of smoke each time you use them. The element's tablet is just one example. These are called consumable elements, and they have the symbol in front of their names. These don't regenerate after each battle. However, the benefits of such consumable elements is that you can allocate up to 5 of these into the same element grid space. Doing so allows you to use several of them in the same battle, unlike basic elements, which normally can only be used once in any one battle. That is why consumable elements also have a number such as ×5 after their names. That's the number you currently hold in that grid position. This number will decrease as the elements are used up for good. However, after each battle, you can restock more for use next time. Anyway, enough about that. More about actually using elements. I am taking off my headset. This music is actually kind of annoying me. I'm sure you'll notice that each time you use an element, your element's power level, shown at the level right there, will go down. It's just simple subtraction, really. For instance, say you're currently at level 3 and you decide to use a tablet element allocated at level 1 in your element grid. In this case, 3 minus 1 leaves 2, so your current element power level will now be changed to level 2. You can use elements anytime, so long as your stamina value is above 1. So in this case, you'll still be able to use elements with a power level of up to 2, level 2, right after using the tablet element. Did you get the gist of it? Now do you see the importance of developing good battle tactics? You could build up a little power, then use an element, build up a little more power, then use another element. Repeating this over and over. That's okay. Or you can build up your element power to its maximum level and unleash a barrage of elements, one after another. That's no problem either. Use whatever strategy you think will work to defeat each of the enemies you come across. It's up to you. Okay. There are hordes of monsters out there that you'll never be able to defeat by physical attacks alone. You're going to need to master elements to get by. Well, sorry for the long lecture, really, sir. My explanation about elements is officially over. Why don't you try and use one now? Well, right now I can't use an element. Okay, I guess I'll attack him. See, the field is completely blue. So wait, attacking counts as an element? Any blue elements you use now will sure pack a punch. Here, try this out. It's Ozma. Oh, he got me. Was that too much for you? Sorry about that. Conversely, when there is a lot of blue in the field effect attributes, the elements of the opposite color, red, will be weakened. Oh boy, great. I have to keep that in mind, which is probably not going to last that long. So try to discern your enemy's attack patterns and fill the field with the opposite color of his attacks as a form of defense. The strategy of using elements is sure to come in handy, so put it to good use. Thank you for reviving me. Okay, it's blue, so I don't have a... Shoot. Why not? Let's use a red. 30. How was that? You learned something. That's a question. You learned something there? Anyway, I guess it's time to bring this lesson to an end. Here you go. Okay, that's kind of funny. So pretty much just do the opposite color. Gotcha. Pooped already? And you're still so young. Oh well, don't let it get to you. Come again anytime. Please tell me you've healed me, and you have. So, Let's see. Okay, tablets. I have 4. I can barely see that. Cure is 1. So, let me see use. Oh, use. If I have a healing spell, then I would probably use that. Let's go to allocate again. Auto-allocate, fill blanks. Cure, I need that. Can I put one of these on? Okay, I can. Aqua Beam. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and talk some more. Hi, Surge. I, Gonji, know all and see all. I can tell you all you need to know by using key items. How about it? Oh boy. I mean, I kind of know how key items work, but fine, I'll humor him. I'd be happy to. Listen carefully now. When you want to give someone a key item... Oh, okay, that's what that is. A key item inventory. Get within talking distance and press square. This will bring up the item menu. Then select the item you wish to give and confirm. If all goes well, the person should respond. It's the same procedure for when you want to use a key item at a specific location. Just select the item you wish to use. No need to worry about making mistakes. The item won't disappear if there is no response. Well, that's about it. Come to me anytime should you have any questions, boy. Thank you. What about you? The record of fate tells me not to go out to sea today. That's why I'm here for the chief's lecture. Go against the record of fate and you'll regret it for sure. Days like this, it's best to take it easy. We should all live in harmony with fate. What about you? I did everything just as Chief Radius told me, and now the aches in my body are completely gone. What a fine man our chief is. Skilled, competent, caring. I heard he was quite a warrior in his prime. You could learn much from our chief and grow up to be a great man like Radius. Okay, what about you, young lady? I assume you're a young lady. Hey, Sergi, want to hear a secret? It's about Poshul. Sure. Why not? Okay, but keep it a secret, okay? Ready? Poshul is such a pig when it comes to eating. She'll do anything if she's fed her favorite dish. Very ladylike, isn't it? Tempted by food. Oh, hi, Serge. Oh, you're a talking animal. That's interesting. Me am a bit busy right now. Have you already met up with Lena? Me thinks she was by the pier. Okay. Now I know where to go. And I have no idea. Oh, there was one person outside. Whoops. Well, let's visit everyone. That's exactly right, Serge. There it is, the record of fate. It records everything, good or bad. If you see one of those things outside, don't forget to record everything. Oh, that's the save point? Really? Yeah, the last time I attempted playing this game was several years ago, and I couldn't find the save point. I had no idea what it looked like, so... Think of how terrible it would be if you've lost your past. There wouldn't be anything you could do about it. Okay? If you listen closely, the record of fate will tell you lots of things, like what you should be doing next. And when you can't hear anything anymore, well, I guess that means you don't have a future. When that happens, you should just go home and go to sleep. There isn't anything you can do to change fate. Alright. If you want to record what you've done so far, step up into... Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. If you want to go onto the world map, you can save without the record of fates. Okay. Let me talk to you first. Time sure does fly. Chief Radius has been living here for 4 years already. He is such a brilliant, cheerful man. Everyone in the village really likes him. I wish I could stay here forever. Okay, can I record? If you want to record... Okay, hang on. But you should go look for another one. I'll be here for a while. Dang it. That's not fair. We all... We came all the way out here in search of the legendary treasure, but our funds ran out. Once I'm done cleaning in here, I have to do some yard work. We gotta do something to cover our expenses. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have tried to persuade Sir Toma to look for treasure on the Xean continent. Toma, I believe that's that one warrior guy from the distant past in Chrono Trigger that died and you have to pour alcohol on his tombstone. Oh, it's you, Serge. I think the chief is outside. He said he was going to teach some self-defense. He may be old, but he still has some fight left in him. You kids better not misbehave, or else the chief will have to crack down on all of you. Man, I don't talk like anyone in this village. Okay, let's talk with you before we go to the pier. Yo, my name's Toma the 14th. Okay, not a warrior and an explorer, alright. But people usually put the Great Explorer in front of my name. The Great Explorer Toma. I was just looking around for treasure. I have a sixth sense, you know. Yo, I wasn't gardening. I was really looking for treasure. That's okay, sir. Your secret's safe with me. Let's see, go to the pier. Okay, let's hope that technical difficulties won't mess up this third times the charm recording attempt. Anyways, let's see, let's talk with you first. Oh, it's you, Serge. Beautiful day, huh? You caught me dozing off there. By the way, Serge, do you like the sea? Yeah, in general. Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great, but just remember, Serge, don't take the sea too lightly. Usually, you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick up your ears. Can you hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea? The hidden secrets the sea whispers? I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Alright, Lena. You're late, Serge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Sergi, Lena, look at me! Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, got you. Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, we have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So, I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault you were late. Once you collect some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Sure, no problem. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay then, just don't stand around. Go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see, I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Serge, I'm counting on you. I don't like you already. You don't see Luca complaining to Chrono about being late. That's a good friend right there. Alright, let's see. Actually, I haven't been up here, so let's go. Let's see here. You can see Lena. Let's see, you? Good morning, Serge. Don't tell me you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? Lena's over there on the pier. Looks like her mother asked her to babysit. You used to cry and run away at the mere sight of the pussycat, do you remember? When you were about wee high, you were attacked by a panther demon. I guess it left an emotional scar. But it's good that you've overcome that fear. Girls will think you're a weenie running away from cats. Men have fears too. Let's see. Let's go up here. We'll talk to that kid in a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Let's actually go down here. I'm trying to remember what happened before the cutoff of the video and audio feed from my previous attempt, so let's talk with him. Hi, Serge. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, and I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you could say everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job, and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately, I get to thinking when I see Kiki about how I could have had a different future if I had chosen a different path 10 years ago. Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would have been better, but I just wonder where the other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have happened. Boy, life sure is complex. Oh, hey Serge, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. And I'm going to mention this since I'm probably going to forget this in a split second, but I actually kind of like the text box design in this game. Look at that. Serge received shark tooth. Thank you, sir. Hello, kitty. Yeah, I also had to thoroughly watch Radius's training again just to see if there was a detail or two I've missed, and I think I finally got the gist of how elements will work, so. Do you know about Lizard Rock, southwest of the village? I've heard that a Mother Komodo dragon comes out every once in a while. I've told Kiki numerous times not to play there, but she'll never listen to me. I guess kids will be kids. Hello, you're Kiki? Isn't my Celine cute? Daddy found her by Lizard Rock. A lot of baby Komodo dragons play out there. I guess it's kind of like her hangout. And you know what, Sergi? Don't tell anyone what I'm about to tell you, okay? It's a secret. Lolo said he was going to get me some Komodo dragon skills. What should I do? What a brave buffoon. Hello there, Serge. Word has it that Komodo dragon skills are quite popular among the youngins these days. So, you're collecting them too, huh? What, to make a silly little necklace? Yep. Well said, Serge. You truly are a man of the sea. They don't call me the Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well. Serge, this is truly top secret. Oh boy, this might take a while. My super duper secret number 1, rock and roll to trap the sucker. My super duper secret number 2, use the lay of the land to make a surprise attack. My super duper secret number 3, there is always one that likes to play tag, run with all your might. Beware, these dragons are pretty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and ride like the wind. Whip past it with all your might. But I guess there's no point outrunning it. Anyhow, it's all about guts, my boy. So once you catch up to it, you must fight. Kick the little sucker's behind. But don't get your own behind kicked. That's about all I can teach you about the ways of an expert. Now go, Surge. Go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow. Sorry. An advice here and there isn't all too bad. Let's see, you. Let's see, let's go in here. And, yeah, nice. They actually have sort of a pub here. Belch's Kitchen. Okay. Humana, humana, humana. Okay. She sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Mickey is. The port town of Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say no one, compares to Mickey. But mind you, I've never actually seen Mickey dance. Oh, how would I? Okay. I'm talking about her arms, of course. Sure. Whoa, Surge. Don't tell Grandma about this. Whatever. Looks like the Viper Festival will be canceled again this year. Our only celebration of El Nido Archipelago. Down the drain. There hasn't been anything good to talk about since the army from Port took over the islands 3 years ago. We wouldn't have to put up with this situation if General Viper and the Dragoons were still here. Yo, Surge, have you heard anything about the group of thieves up on the mainland? I think I haven't. You really haven't been keeping up, have you? It's pretty big news, even in El Nido. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up on the mainland. They're cold-blooded. I'll just say it as such. They're cold-blooded. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. Even the powerful nation of Poor can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. Yeah, I actually have Radical Dreamers for emulation, but I get the feeling I won't be playing that anytime soon since I've read that quite a few details in that game have seeped its way into Cross, so... Why, hello, Surge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude, the fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how do you like it, Surge? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself, with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in this rundown shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know. Yikes. Just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just saying how good the work environment is. Sure. Alright, let's talk with you. Yo, Surge, have you heard your message of the day from the Record of Fate? It's a green pyramid which records your daily activities for you. It's been said that this pyramid can not only record the past, but also tell about the future. But I really don't know if that's true or not. Well, I can't really use it since that lady over there is blocking my way, so... And... I found Ivory Helmet, okay. I guess I better get well acquainted with my menu here, and you only get key items? Interesting. So, let's go ahead and equip. And let's see. No new weapons, no new armor, but Ivory Helmet is an accessory which ups my defense and magic defense, so might as well put that on. And let's see, customize. Oh, interesting. Well, let's see. Window frame, accuracy selection. I have no idea what that is. Okay, controller. I guess I can automatically run if I hold down the analog stick. I haven't really tried that out. Left stick sensitivity. Analog. Yeah, let's test that out. Oh, this is a little bit better, but I can't... Okay, so I have to remind myself that it's kind of like Star Ocean, the exact opposite way if you want to control the characters manually, where the analog stick can help you just run, but holding down the circle button can have you slow down a bit. So yeah, I can get used to that. Alrighty. Can this be... No. Okay, I think that's everything. I made sure and bought the elements that I... Yeah, Fireball and Aqua Beam. Made sure and got that, so... Actually... Nah, let's go ahead and switch this back to making this the run button. Okay, I guess I can slow down with the analog stick. So, hold on. Okay. I want everything pretty much analog. So I'm tilting it slightly to walk, tilting it all the way to run. So that's pretty much perfect for me. So, well, now you're an Arni. What brings you here to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Surge. Just don't get going near Hydra marshes to the east if you go outside. Don't want you to run into those devil dwarves and that Hydra now. Okay. Well, my sir, Lena's not really giving me much of a choice here, so let's see. Cape Cow, that's not where I'm going. Okay. Lizard Rock, this is where I need to go. So I think that'll do it for this episode, this first episode of Xean Plays Chrono Cross for the original PlayStation. So let's go ahead and see the save. And yeah, as you can see, my attempted save file is here, so I'm going to overwrite it. All right then. Tune in the next episode where we are going to Lizard Rock and search for Komodo dragon scales for Lena. That way we can make her that darn necklace. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, hopefully you liked what you've seen. Please do what you must. It'll really help me out a lot. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.